Zoe, hi YouTube friends. Right, I've popped on because Sonia has requested a long time ago that I do a sort of image storage and collection type video type thing. So I am here making a video for you, Sonia. Right, okay, so this box here, you may have seen this one. I did one of my charity shop hauls. It's a big kitchen box, big kitchen recipe box. So I use this for all my smaller images and mainly my journal images, but I also use it for collection stuff for my Heidi's Happy Hideaway, and if I need certain things for collage and whatnot, and just the smaller pieces that can't go in my files, which I'll show you later. If you can hear any banging outside, that is my husband trashing the garden, I think. Right, so how it starts, in the first bit it says favourites, which I've kept, and this is basically stuff for like my planner, my journal this week. So through the week I've got a little calendar on the fridge, and I just write a note of what happened each day so that I don't get to the end of the week and think, what did I do this week? And I also, if I see images, like, spoiler alert, I went to Primark this week. I got a little Primark tag, so I've just put the little Primark tag in there because that will go in this week's journal stuff. So this is just planning ahead at the front. And then the next section I've got cleaning, house and time. Obviously I do my cleaning every Monday, so I try and find images for cleaning. House is like nice housey pictures that I might use in my Happy Hideaway book, or just ones I really like anyway. I might use them elsewhere. Time, and that will be like things like clocks basically, because there's some nice clocked images and they're always quite good for doing collage. My next one in that section is Rachel and friends. So anything to do with Rachel that I can think of, like we go clubbing anymore, but say we did go clubbing, I might have pictures of cocktails because she'd be my clubbing partner, or dancing people, or glitter ball, or she likes horses, so horses, that sort of thing. And then general friend things like you get friend quotes and that sort of stuff all go in there. As you can see, it's colour coordinated, so I've put like the green spotty washy there, and then the plastic wallets inside are coordinated to it, so that when I take them out I know where they go again. And the last one in that section is this one, art, coffee and tea, and I've just done a big harvest on this one, so I've got quite a few images in here, and this is just arty type pictures. And tea and coffee images, because I drink a lot of tea and coffee and they're always handy for my journal and stuff. Then into the orange section I have journal interest, which is stuff that doesn't fall into a category as such, so like that hipster one there, or I've got this lady here. I might stuff I might use in my journal, or it could be used elsewhere, but just doesn't really fall into a category. And then I've got pretty journal, so because obviously journal interest just gets a little bit full, so I've got pretty journal, which is prettier images, so more cutesy ones, and they're always handy if you need a cutie image, you know where to look. And then journal words. Now these are my bigger words. I do actually have 4 journal words. I have put you down here, a tub of words here. So all my little words and longer words here, and they're just everything that I cut out. I try not to get too many, otherwise you just don't use them, do you? Time for tea. So yeah, words go in there, but if they're a bit bigger, I've got them in there. And I've just got a few bits at the back that I want to use that are bigger ones. Sonia might recognise that. I've used some of those faces, so I've just got a few left there. and the Gumball boy, so just some bits and bobs at the back there. Blue section is, and then I go into my seasons. So blue, I've got spring, pink, summer. Red, I've got autumn and Halloween. Blue, I've got winter and Christmas. And then the lighter purple, I've got celebrations, so things like weddings and birthdays and whatnot. So try and point you over rather than... Light's weird up here, isn't it? And then I have months and weather. Weather, I put things like... I put words as well, but like I might put like rainy day pictures or people with their umbrellas or sunshiny pictures, just so that sometimes I put in my journal what the weather is doing, because we're obsessed with the weather in England, obviously. And then I've got, next section, I've got love, anniversary and Valentine's, family, they're together. And then dark purple, I've got travel, holiday and beach and activities. So travel is what you would travel on, so I've got things like planes and trains and cars and stuff. Holiday and beach, I tend to cut out things a lot for Spain and stuff. I've got Italy in there at the moment because I'm off to Venice in September, so I've been collecting a few Italy things, and then beach, obvious. And then activities, I've got all sorts of things, like cinema pictures or show pictures or guitars or sports day, or you know, anything activity wise that I can think of. A few little bigger bits back there. And then I've got food. Yellow is a massive food section. I have sectioned it into three things. I've done, well, it's food and drinks. So I've got drinks. I've got foods that I'm likely to use. So more like things that I would definitely like have for dinner, like some pastas and fiesta words and Mexican food. And then I've got other foods that I've just cut up that might be interesting, like those, you can see those mushrooms there and those strawberries. Those strawberries are going to be used because in the Fobonichi page for this week it says strawberries, so I've already got some strawberries handy. I'll be digging those out later. Next section, I've got pop art because I like pop art. One day I might use it. Cartoon, so illustration type ones more that I might use in my journal. You can get those in all sorts of magazines. Then I have animals and flowers, and then butterflies and birds, and that's it. So that's all of my little images and word images. Right, I'll slide that across. My next thing I have, I'll just show you my rough bits. So I have a Polly Pocket full of paper scraps, because everybody needs paper scraps, don't they? And then I have, and I tried to just limit it to a Polly Pocket of each. And I got Polly Pocket of card scraps. That's it. It's not allowed to be any more than that. You limit yourself to this stuff. Don't go mad, otherwise you'll just be inundated with every bit of scrap ever. And then I have a box of, these are like birthday cards and birthday cards and greeting cards and stuff like that. I keep some of those because you never know when you're going to do a junk journal or whatever. I actually have a whole junk journal drawer of like bits that I would use for a junk journal. Then I have my big folder. Hold on, trying to pull this one across. Oh, I'm the wrong way up as well. Right, so big folder. I've got these in here are like collage sheets. I actually cut them out of a book, so I've got them in there in case I need to do anything with them. And the back of it, I've got a few wallpaper bits that I liked. So, oh, blimey, that is a monster. Sorry if we're a bit wobbly about. I can't stick you down though because you'd be too low. Okay, so my categories, oh, Zoe gonna laugh. This is what I thought, we're doing the same order. Zoe's just showing hers, and she started off with animals. I was like, okay. And then we followed in the same suit, but we did slope off to a different categories eventually. I was like, oh, creepy. So yes, animals, art, deja vu, eh, Zoe? This is a lush one, isn't it? There's some nice arty images in here. Backgrounds. Now I have 3 pockets, I believe, for backgrounds. One is, I find such nice backgrounds. Just gorgeous. I think, Nikki, you gave me that one. That one's in there to be utilised at some point. I actually, right, because, is it Debbie? Yeah, Debbie, you like English advertising, don't you? And I was going to get some of these advertisings together for you. Comment below. Do you like stuff like that, Debbie? Yeah. It's interesting advertising, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, so background sort of like that type thing. I've got loads more. You don't want to look through the whole lot, do you? I'll show you bits and bobs. I've got to put it all away again afterwards. And then this is backgrounds, but like smaller, not A4 sizes, so not the whole thing. And then this is backgrounds again, but this is food and drink backgrounds. I mean, look at those chili peppers. That just had to come out, didn't it? I'll show you some of these. Oh, big wine glasses, why not? That's some big wine glasses. I mean, look at that. That just had to come out of the magazine, didn't it? Some tea. No. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous images. Aren't they beautiful? Look, big fish, big fish. No idea what I'm going to use them for, but they're all quite precious and, you know, let's come out. When we get to the flower one, I've got to show you one on the flower one. I love it. Yeah, so all good images here. Then I've got boats and trains. Not a lot in that one. I've got birds, and I love that image back there, those budgies. That's lovely budgies, aren't they? I'll do something with those. Butterflies. Cartoons again, or cartoon images. I'll show you one of those. Kind of like, very hard doing this one-handed. So like that, I kind of like that. That was in a magazine. I thought, well, they have to come out. And that one as well. And that. I've got Christmas. Clothes, bags and shoes. There's only a suitcase in that one. Collage interest. So that I can just, there's lots and lots of little bits in there. I can just grab that out from my collage book. And colours, and I've just got some of those little books of paint chips. Wild West, Zoe, cactuses, cowboys and Indians really, just read Wild West there. But yeah, cowboys and Indians and sort of deserty things. Dare the Dead. Ah, it's so nice, I haven't used it yet. Oh yeah, flowers. Look at this image, I love this. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I love that image though, really good. Flowers. Frames. I find they're always quite handy. I forget I got them, to be fair. I need to really use them. Oh, where are we going? Funny. Oh, wait, turn. Halloween's got nothing in it because I've got a separate Halloween journal for my Halloween book, so it's got nothing in there. Hearts. Interesting. Kind of like these maps and things. Got a few of those. Paper dolls, and then I've got people. I've got 2 sections for people. I've got close-ups and I've got bodies. I think they've got a little bit mixed up though. I've got loads and loads of people. Loads and loads. And I've got patterns. Sea themed, so like, oh look at this camper van, it's lush. Look at that. Oh, lovely V-dub camp. Surfing type things. Steampunk, there's nothing going on with the steampunk at the moment. Vintage. very English watches, and Western Supermare, in case I needed to do anything. And then I've just got a few little flyers and things that I wanted to keep because we did that Sean sheep hunt thing, and I went to Portaventura and just wanted to keep that sort of stuff. Right, so that's the big one. And then this is my projects file where I keep a few more images. And this is stuff I keep for, so my projects. So my mixed media art journal. I've got this lady in here because I've got a colouring book, and the colouring book has exactly this image in it. And then I saw this in a magazine, and I've always meant to do something with the both of them, and I haven't. So it's just sitting there until I do something with both of them. And then my coffee journal, I got coffee bits in. Doxy journal. Hey Zoe, there's 50 billion doxies in here. Courtesy of you. I will get round to it. And these the doxy stickers she sent me. I have used some of those though. So yeah, and I've got cards in there that doxies. My NMAS is okay. We've done that so far. Then I've got food squares. My grandma journal. I've got a few photos there that I've got to put in for my grandma journal. My happy journal. Okay, we're up together with that one. Pin-up pictures. I haven't done anything with that, but I'm just sort of collecting them together. Oh, and then I got wow pictures that I just wanted to segregate from them because I want to use them. So I've just got a few wow these are images that I really like and don't fall under category. So I like that one. That doesn't wow me, but I do really like it. This one wows me. I love. So special image. And then this one. This looks just like my mum. And she backpacks as well, so it looks just like my mum. So, and then this one that Nikki sent me. I love that. That is a fantastic image. I love that. And then look, this one as well. They're different ones. And then this, I love this. So yeah, Debbie, this is the kind of advertising we have. If you want me to look out, I'll grab you a bunch together if you want, hun. And then there was just some foodie thingies. I quite like to go to this place. It's in Bristol, so I've just sort of kept that there. Oh, and there's this secret sort of beach food hut as well. So that's just information that I've kept in the back there. And then the last thing I have, so I've got to lean back to get this. Oh, it's so awkward. Sitting on the floor, I'm going to get cramp. Do you remember this? So I've been using this to cut up into, so I've just got a few little tubs in here, and then I'd cut up into them, and so this is, I want stuff from my happy hideaway that I know I want to use and not going to file into my big box. I'm making a lovely mess down here, so I've got that ready to go in. Got a few bits in the bottom there that I didn't quite know what to do with yet, so that. This one, let's go with this. This is en masse, so should have obviously gone in my, I can, while my black file is open, I could actually put my en masse ones in there. Or I could just glue them straight in. All the choices. Right, put them back in there for now. And this one, right, I've cut up a few things because I fancy doing a bit of drawing. So I've cut up this because I could draw like that. And I kind of like that. I could draw that. And I could draw that. And I kind of like that mermaid there. And I could draw that. And so I've just cut these out and I've kept them out because I want to try and get to doing a bit more drawing. I'm very lazy about my drawing. One, I've got to be in the mood, and two, I'm lazy. So I thought, well, it did inspire me that I might actually do some art, and I want to draw a unicorn as well, proper things. So yeah, watch this space. You might see drawings. Some actual art. Instead of my journal. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, if you're still with me, this was a long one, wasn't it? Sonia, have a fantastic day, and you, Zoe. and Debbie, and everybody. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this. Please press like if you have, and subscribe, and feel free to comment, and take care everyone. Bye.